Hey guys, just wanted to make a quick announcement. I have a website now, yay! Actually, I've had it for a couple of months, but I'm just now getting it to where I want it to be and what I want it to look like. So I'm starting to advertise it a little more. I've got pictures and I've been linking my videos on it. There's a little blog that I'm going to try and update, but that's not going to be my main blog. My main blog is still on Blogspot. So I'll have the link to that also still down below because that's my primary one, but I think the one on my blog will mostly be book and writing updates. Not that I won't do it on my other blog, but since it's my website, I'll probably keep that, pretty specific in topic wise. And maybe I'll throw in a book review or something like that on top of it. So the link, I'll put it down in the description below, but it is Carrie A. Starkey author, all one word, .vpweb.com. So no, I don't have my own URL. I'm using the VP Web because it's cheaper. It's a little bit cheaper. So you probably can understand. There are a few pages that are as yet unfinished, but I'm working on it. Right now it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I have to get up in a few hours because I have a doctor's appointment very, very, very early. So I think I'm going to take my laptop and my writing, and after the doctor's appointment, seek out some coffee and work on the website and get some writing done. Right after that, it'll be early enough in the day that I can concentrate on all that. So that'll be pretty good. And then the following week, I should be able to know when I get the green light to go back to work. Never thought I'd say this, but I actually want to go back to my day job. I'm getting bored. I've been writing, which has been keeping me occupied for some time. I've actually been cleaning my room a little more, working on my scrapbooks, but I'm kind of running out of money, so I want to go back to work. And especially after what my boyfriend and I were talking about this weekend, he wants to go down to Columbus for the Ohio ComicCon, which is Halloween weekend. And last year we went, and we just went down for the day. And we got all kinds of, we got a couple autographs. Oh, he went to more people than I did, but we got some autographs, and I got to meet Jason David Frank, which was a dream come true from back when I was 9 years old and watching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, so that was really exciting. And I actually printed off a copy of the fan fiction that I wrote last summer and in green ink and gave it to him. This is my notebook that I wrote it in, so he signed it for me at the meet and greet. Sorry, it's also written in green ink, but yeah, he signed it for me. And then this next section actually is a Doctor Who Mighty Morphin Power Rangers crossover that I kind of started once ComicCon was over, but I haven't gone back to it. I think I might play around with it when I'm stuck on ideas and I just wanted to give my brain a little creative boost and not have it be something that I'm required to work on. Like my stories, I should really be focusing on them, but sometimes my brain just gets burnt out, so I'll write a fan fiction or a little short story or something to clear my head a little bit of a couple of the other stories that are running around in my brain, and then I can go back to my primary project. And what I like about the fan fiction that I wrote, and I think I might update it and post it a little bit down the road as like a freebie companion, is it features Tara, who is my main character in the series that I'm currently writing. I kind of made it so she is Tommy's cousin in the story, and so she goes and she experiences the awesomeness that is the Power Rangers, and chaos ensues, and it's just the usual, maybe not as much 90s cheese, but it's the usual fun and excitement that was the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which is why I love that show. And even to this day, I'll go on Netflix and I'll watch it over a couple of times. I had to watch it when I was writing this short story because I wanted to make sure I got correctly how each of the characters spoke and get the annoying screechiness of Rita across properly, and so it was very difficult research, but I managed to struggle through it. But back to ComicCon. I am so excited. I really want to do this, and my boyfriend suggested going down for the whole weekend. Yay! Because what we figured out last year when we went down just for the day is going down for a day is exhausting. By the time we got our autographs, and Columbus is like 2 hours away anyway, so we had to get up ridiculously early and drive all the way down there, and then we got there before the convention started, so we managed to get pretty close in line, and then we ran around and got autographs. I went to the meet and greet where I got to like actually get a picture with Jason David Frank. And I think I featured part of the session in one of my prior videos, if you guys like look back.
So, what do we got? The evil Green Ranger.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it? Alright.
I was just joking about that.
Alright, well, awesome, guys. I want to thank you guys for coming today. I'll see you guys hopefully.
Thank you.
And we didn't really get to see everything that there was to see in that one day because there was just so much, and there were so many cool things that I wanted to look at and maybe buy, but I didn't save up enough money. And there's actually 2 people this year that I want to see. Jason David Frank is back in Columbus, which, yay, I get to meet him again and add to my autograph collection. And also Holly Marie Combs from Charmed is going to be there, so that'll be exciting. That was another series besides Buffy the Vampire Slayer that I watched quite a bit when I was a teenager, and I kind of started rewatching it on and off again on Netflix before all this stuff happened with going into the hospital. But I'll probably get back into doing that. And since it's going to be, the first day is going to be on Halloween, I have a few months to convince my boyfriend to cosplay with me. A couple years ago for Halloween, I did a feminine 11th Doctor. And I went to a thrift store and I found a tweed jacket, and I found red suspenders and a bow tie, and I had a pair of black work pants that were kind of flooding on me, which was appropriate, and I had to wear my tennis shoes because part of it I dressed up for work, and of course I had my sonic screwdriver, but at work nobody knew who I was. And then he and I, and this was back before we started dating, and he and I went to a party at a local bar that I like to go sing karaoke at, and again, nobody knew who I was. So at least this time I can wear the costume and people should know who I'm trying to dress up as. And I think I might change up the costume a little bit this year. I was looking at a couple things on Pinterest, getting some ideas. I have a couple really nice black skirts that I could probably get away with wearing as opposed to the pants. If nothing else, it'll be a little cooler and easier to wear because I still have to have my leg wrapped from if I'm going to be doing a whole lot of walking. It helps not only with my recent illness, but I have rheumatoid arthritis. I've had that for years, and the extra support on my legs will help me not be in so much pain when I get back to the hotel room. And then I won't have to sit there with an ice pack and my feet like above my head laying down to try and sleep. So that'll be nice. And then I want to try and talk him into dressing up with me because I have told him time again, and I actually made a collage side-by-side picture. I think he looks like he could pass for David Tennant. So I tried to get him to do it last year because I was dressing up as Donna, and that failed. So starting now, since we're talking about it and getting ready to plan it, as soon as I get the green light to go back to work, I'm going to start trying to convince him to find a suit at a thrift store and use one of his ties, he has a number of them, and dress up as the 10th Doctor. And I think that would be really fun, and he could probably pull it off. It doesn't have to be all 3 days, probably just the first day, which is Halloween, and then that could be our Halloween dress up as well. And I just think that that would be really cool, and like I said, I'm going to have to start now in convincing him to do it. Yay. We'll see how that works out. So, it's 20 after 1 now. This will probably be edited and posted after my doctor's appointment tomorrow, either tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, depending on how fast I get this edited and the Wi-Fi connection at the coffee shop. So, I'm going to close for now and close up all of my website work. And don't forget to check out the link of the website below, along with my blog and Facebook and Twitter. If you guys have gone to other Comic-Cons, I'd really love to hear your stories. Last year was my first ever convention of any kind. My friends have been trying to talk me into going to OhioCon, which is the anime convention in Columbus, and that's end of January. And actually I think Wizard World is bringing a Comic-Con to Cleveland in February, which was the one I was really anticipating on going to. But I could probably do both once I go back to work, if I, am stingy enough. So, share your stories from Comic-Cons. I've always wanted to go to the Portland one. Partly because one of my best friends lives out there, and we were both Power Ranger fanatics when we were kids. So to have us both be able to go and meet Jason David Frank would be another dream come true, because we could just be fanboy and fangirl together. My boyfriend was never a fan, so he just thinks I'm crazy when I fangirl. Alright, I really need to go and get some sleep. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a great night or morning, as it is in my case right now at the time this video is being filmed. And I will have another video up soon. Bye!